like my own 10 acres right now. This might be a really productive, introspective trip. I did pick up a few things for groceries. Pretty much gonna cook all of my meals myself here. What I'm really excited about, I got some New York strip steaks, eggs, hash browns, Greek yogurt, and a little meat and cheese snack bag. And this feels like glamping to me. Like, I almost want to start writing a novel right now because I really feel like the only girl in the world out here. I'm gonna go enjoy the sunset, but I actually have to study for a stupid job interview on Monday. And I will be studying, but not till after the sun goes down because it's just so beautiful. So I'm gonna head outside. I'm trying to be phone free or really social media free for this trip. I've just been having more and more doom scrolling sessions lately, and I'm like, this is not the route I want to take. I just scrolled TikTok for 2 hours and I don't even know what I watched. Like, it's just 2 hours gone. And I used to not be that way. I don't know. I'm the type of person who can enjoy just silence and peace. So I think I'll be okay. But I literally just got here, so what do I know? Wow, look at this. So I'm about to start cooking dinner. I'm doing like a fluffy baked potato and my steaks. And I got some Glory green beans from the can. If you know, you know. If you're from the South, you know Glory is the only way to go. This is not an ad, I wish it was. When I was sitting up there, I watched the sun go all the way down. Just turned the cameras off and just tried to sit there. I mean, my phone died because I've been navigating driving all day with it. And it was so quiet. The only sound really was the wind. You know how when you're at the beach and you hear the ocean and it's like, that's peaceful? It was like a whole new level of that, except quieter. I felt like the only person in the whole world, in a good way. You know how when you're in an Airbnb, you don't know exactly what they're gonna have in their kitchen? I was so happy to find a cast iron skillet. These are the best things to cook steak on. I found a record player. The whole cabinet is full of records and books. Hell yeah. Now, you already know that the camera's not gonna do it justice, but the lights out here, I mean, the stars out here are insane. I'll try to show you the stars, we'll see how it goes. So, you cannot see it on the camera. You can never see stars on camera, but the silence is spooky. When's the last time you just like sat down and read for a long time, like uninterrupted? I feel like as a kid, I got into that habit at one point. I was definitely one of those nerdy ass kids. And as an adult, I do it sporadically, but not consistently. And I've been doing a few things with controlling my phone usage. And I feel like if I keep those up, it can really help my attention span and help me read more books. So one of the things I've been doing is, here's me with my little software developer hack. This is really not a developer specific thing, but the iPhone has this app called Shortcuts and you can set up automations in there. And I set up this automation where my phone automatically turns into black and white and it makes like doom scrolling way less addicting. It's not as fun to look at. And then I have a do not disturb that's starting at 8 p.m. now. It's only 10 p.m. and I've read like 50 pages in this book and I'm like, I'm just gonna keep going and who's gonna stop me? Absolutely nobody. I'm lit. Few people can enjoy life as much as people who are entertained by shit as simple as this. And I realize now more than ever, a lot of people don't have the attention span for it. And I'm trying to get mine back. So that's all for tonight. I will see you tomorrow morning. So, good morning. It is Sunday morning around like 8 a.m. and the first thing I have to do today is go for a 10-mile run, which I'm scared to do. It's not the most easy thing in the world. It takes several hours. There's roads around here, but they're like desert roads. And the cars that come through are going pretty fast. Oh, my coffee's ready. Apparently November is off season for Joshua Tree, so this Airbnb was not expensive. But I don't know why November is off season. I guess it's because it's a little bit cold and people are wanting like hotter desert temperatures. It's perfect running weather though. Here is my little desert house. Let's get this run in, and then I've got to come back and shower really quick because part of the perk of being here is I get to take pictures here. And last minute I had a campaign come up with the Rolling Stones, like, you know, the band, and Universal Music Group for like a holiday sale on the Rolling Stone merch. And I did an Instagram reel for them, but I'm also gonna do a stylized photo shoot for them. Hopefully if that goes well, I'll get other deals asking for similar work, which would be really exciting to me. Anyway, off to the run. This is the route. Not a tree in sight. 1 mile done, 10 minutes flat. Perfect. I'm listening to David Goggins on the Rich Roll podcast right now. And he's talking about running ultramarathons like Badwater 100. And that's what I feel like I'm doing right now, but I'm totally not. Just about 3.5 miles, 9:52 pace. Look how this is just a long, straight road. I was kind of demotivated to start this run at the beginning because I was like, there's no good routes. Now that I'm into it, while there's like 55 degrees, straight path, brain off, podcast on, I actually feel really good. Halfway, 9:57 rolling pace. No effing way I don't finish this. It's funny how sometimes the runs with the worst conditions, like asphalt road, no shade, can turn into some of your most memorable and favorite runs because they become a challenge. When I did my first running prep ever, which is my last one for a half marathon, I had a 10-mile run on a Saturday, and it was the only day in months where it was pouring rain outside, and I got up and did it anyway. And it was one of the most fun, special feelings and runs I ever had. Every step was a puddle. A freaking swan tried to attack me at one point. But when you don't give yourself an easy out all the time, it's a good habit to build because it makes you more consistent. And then in the future, like today, I just suck it up and do it because I've done it before. 10, split 10 to 8:30, woo! So I just turned 25 2 days ago. But yes, this is one of my first days as a 25-year-old, and I've just been like reflecting on everything. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I lost my job as a software developer in August. So 4 months ago, I've been looking for work. I've been working as a content creator to get by, and I just feel I've really grown lately, and I wanted to talk about how. I was sitting with my friends on my birthday, and I was reflecting on what I learned from being 24 and this past year. And definitely one of the main things that comes to mind is you really have to get good at being able to shut off that external noise and follow your internal compass, your unique internal compass that is different from anyone else. There's no one else ever who's had the same childhood with the same genetics, with the same upbringing, with the same destiny as you. And so many people are shaped by the status quo, especially with looking impressive post-college, which is kind of like the era I'm in right now. And I've realized you got to pick according to what you want. If you don't like going out, you don't like drinking, you don't like going to the clubs, you don't have to do that. Also, if you're unhappy with your career, you can pivot. And sometimes you don't know what you don't like until you get into it, and you have to be open to pivoting. Now is the time to make adjustments. So that's what I'm really trying to be true to. And then also just getting comfortable with being alone. Last year and the year before was lonely. Sometimes I had a lot of friends and sometimes I didn't. I mean, I did 2 big cross-country moves and I just had to get comfortable with that, and it has become a strength because it's like, if someone is here with me, it adds value to an experience, but I'm not gonna have a shit time just if I have to do something by myself. And when you know who you are, like, you really develop that sense of self. You accept less bullshit from people because you're not afraid of being alone. I'm gonna eat my sandwich, finish my Gator Light, and shower, and then I gotta get ready to shoot this creative shoot for the Rolling Stones. I think that I'm gonna let the sun angle get a little bit lower so the light is less like shocking, and we should be good to go. Okay, people, it's photo shoot time. This is my shot list of all the different looks. The most important one is gonna be like the cover photo, like the first picture on the Instagram carousel. So we need a full body shot. And I've positioned my tripod here so that we've got the biggest cactus in the yard. And then I need to do same thing, but with my back to the camera. I already got a few of those, so we might try to get something better. And then I've got another shirt that they sent me that I've got to get some pictures in. I'm gonna do like some detail shots, so maybe some without my face in it. Kind of want to do like some walking, like movement photos, but I forgot my sunglasses. So I'm gonna get some shots with the sunglasses. Watch and learn. Got a line here on the ground to tell where the end of the frame is, so I can kind of tell it's around here. Okay, I think I'm as close as I'll ever be to done, but I think we can call it a wrap. So I finished the shoot, I had dinner, and I've been editing my picture since then, and then also adding a voiceover to the reel that I made for this same brand deal, and they came out fire. Look at this. I love doing this kind of creative work, and I feel like this pushed me in a way that I haven't with photography. If you're curious to see how the campaign turned out, you can look at my Instagram at Claire_Holt12, where I'll be posting it, or I could just show you the Instagram reel right now. Would you guys call this a 70s inspired outfit? Because I'm trying to go for that, but with a modern twist, okay? The Rolling Stones sent me some merch to style, and I'm pairing their graphic tee with some black pants. And yes, I'm tucking the t-shirt in, but I have a reason. Trust the process, okay? We're going boot. We're going belt. We're going belt chain. This is a new one for me. They also sent me a hat and a long sleeve version of the t-shirt, which is cool too. And boom, okay, tinted glasses. And notice how the tucked in shirt with the belt kind of made the pants look a little more like a high-waisted flare style. Anyway, is it giving 70s? Maybe? Yes, no? I just laid in the hammock for an hour, finished my book. uninterrupted. I haven't been on my phone in 2 hours.
Much would you bet that if I tried hard enough, I would spontaneously come?
Why do you always see the best sunsets when you're like in the middle of a random parking lot? Look at this.
I could disappear and run away from all of my fear. I think I'm coming undone.
If you made it to this part of the video, thank you for watching. I wanted to give you the feel of what it was like to be here as if you went on your own solo retreat. And I hope I accomplished that goal, or you just had fun watching. I'm gonna turn off the cameras and I check out tomorrow morning. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the night out here until it gets pitch black. Like, subscribe if you want, or not.